The storyboard stopped on virus in Suncatcher's edition. Oh my, says Bane. Look over there. I see what I see a sun virus in the air. I see a lot of them, says Bo. They can make you kill and turn into a sun monster, you know. Well, there are sun members, you know. Now, just what does a sun virus do? It tries to get inside of you. When it does, you get you feel the freeze, and you get turned into a sun monster, and you get wheeze. You feel like a fearful old man. Hanging in the watch. Let's run. This is this is death, but it's not fun. But how do viruses get in? They make you dead cold begin. Virus can the virus often lands. The civilian sun virus often lands. Where you watch you when you where the blood has come. And when you get saw blade or cut and everything that kills you, being if the blood quarters has a hose, you bring the virus and it goes. So you gotta stop the virus a lot each day and scrub those nasty killer viruses away. Use love of hand sanitizer to make a trick to help you keep getting sick. But still, it's sad to say, the cold gets you anyway. But you're not done yet. Inside your body are the infection of death in the cell. You may well get you too well. But wait, you have hero blood cells to attack and hit the evil virus back. You can help your body fight by resting for the day, by turning back to normal day and night. A virus is not good to kill yourself, so do not spread it in the air. Anytime you get killed, be sure you can't die, please. It takes some time to be okay, to feel okay when you turn into a sun monster, but it's not right away. You think you need to get you need to put this sun monster to rest, and soon you will be at your best. At your Since it's New Year's Eve, I'm going to give it a bad Nixel Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all the city, all through the city, not a creature was stirring, except for that bad Nixel. How did he get here? You may ask yourself. It's a very long story. I'll tell it myself. First thing this morning, I awoke to the fire. I ran down the stairs and asked what's the matter. Then I found the Nixel named Pistol. In the midst of his caper, he torn through the gifts and was covered in paper. The end was ambushed. The books were all bumped. The cards are crushed. The drums are dumped. The eggnog is ended. The fruitcake has flown. The gifts are gutted by the end, and the holy is unhung. The icicles got injured. The jingle bells jumped. But Kris Kringle was kicked, and the lights were lumped. The miniature mall, the Nutcracker got nailed. Euromins ousted. The poets paled. The quiet has quashed. The ribbons ripped up. The star will swirl. The tree is stripped up. The unicorn is ugly. Vixen is vexed. The raft will just wretch. And excitement got exed. The Yuletide looked yucky, and the zeal had been stopped. That when I had found that stupid ass, when I had found the Nixie in the sheds where he napped. Oh, Nixie, bad Nixie, I'm filled with distress. You've ruined our Christmas. Just look at your mess. All these presents, they were for you. What did you do? And Kitty said, and Nixie said, Nix. Nukes. Through there were presents and bundles and boxes galore. Nixie was angry. He wanted more, but he wanted an ape and a bear and a cormorant dish, a duck and an eagle baked with a fish, a narwhal and an owl and a penguin on a rye, a quetzal, a rabbit, and a seahorse and pie, a gecko, the horse, an ibis and a jackal, a kiwi, a lion and a soup with a mackerel, a toad, a urchin, a vole, a whale, a cirrus, a young fright with the tail. That does it, I had it. Just look at this place. I don't care if you were mad, Nixie, you're a disgrace. I never known someone has been selfish and greedy. This is the season. No, to give to needy. I'd better start cleaning. What did you do? Do you feel like helping? And Nixie said, no. Nukes. He was miffed when we packed up and ready to go. On the afternoon trip, it is Christmas Eve snow. As we left for the city to see Uncle Merrick's, the window was open, and he he left in a hurry. Oh, Kitty, Nixie, bad Nixie, don't go. You must stay. We shout and cry as you run, as he ran away. But still, he abandoned us right there and then. We threw that we never see Nixie again. Not even that puppy. Come back, come back. Twas the night before Christmas, and out in the street, I saw a little black cat with full wet feet. He sat in the alley, a path, dark and scary. He didn't look jolly, he didn't look merry. He looked so alone as he sat and pondered, as if he's lost and unsure where he wandered. And then he began to nix, to say nix and bell. He cried for a while until I said hello. What do we have here? A little black cat. Don't you have a home? Let's look into that. There's their little cat, little Nixel. There's our little Nixel, Nix cat. It'll be all right. You shouldn't be out in this cold, wintry night. I'll take you upstairs to dry off your fur. Would you like some food? And soon the Nixel purrs. Now my home's a bit empty. Why is partly bare, but still here a little and happy to share. I grabbed a clean towel to dry off his back, and sat down a place with a small tiny snack. Yeah. Do you love this old Christmas tree? The one in the shelf? Did you know that I born it all by myself? You won't see any tinsel, not even one light. It only has photos, but they're all black and white. Come sit with me, cat. Let me show you all the folk in my life and the people I knew. Here's my Aunt Agnes, with my brother Billy, with, with dear cousin Kiri, and his daughter Delia. That's Eller the elder, with my father Frilly, next to grandmother Get, and my husband Hilly. These are my in-laws, Ellie and Estero, with their two with juveniles, Jack and Jack. Illy and Ivory, with their two juveniles, Jivory and Jivory. They each had a kid well named Kid and Cat. Well, and the lineage goes on with Lixer and Let. Here's my mother, Mickey, and with her lovely niece, Nick Tunes. Nicktoon, with her offspring Oros and her partner, their Picroon. That's Quickie in the Quill, a family heirloom. He is related to Recoil, who hails from Cartoon. That's my sister Sika and her twins Telly and Tani, with her uncle Arthur, who has his nose that was Audie. That is Viri and my friend in Afrikaans. She's Wister's wife, and he is my son. Sen. The last one's my favorite is the whole silly gang. Christmas reunion where we laughed and we sang. We met in New York near the end of December. I wrote on the picture so I always remember. On here it says Xmas to 1962. We're spending our Yule at the Central Park Zoo. This cat. This Nick's cat looked entranced while I patted his metal fur as he stared at each picture before him. You should know, Nix, that I'm still quite content with only this tree that looks slightly bent. I may not have jewels or a car or a yacht, but I still have memories, but it may begin to rot. Every time you went before, the dog is here alone. If Merry Christmas to all. And to all good night. On 4. This is going to be the New Year's book. Kek and Cackle. Snow Fun. Today is New Year's Eve. And it came a knock on the door. Cackle, I made a list of things to do today. Me too, Kek. Your list has all inside things. Your list has all outside things. Outside or inside, as long as we're together, I'm happy. I agreed with you. Let's do everything on both lists. The first thing on my list is celebrating New Year's Eve. I don't know how to celebrate. It's easy, Cackle. Just watch. Now that's fun, Cackle. I'm ready to go inside. The first thing on my list is the end of waiting in 2021. You want to wait till it's the end of 2021. I'm scared of 2022. It's easy, just watch. Dad, isn't this time fun? Well, it's time to go outside. The second thing on my list is partying. in 2022. I can't feel. Let me see. Are you ready? Ah! Pretty cool. I need to go back inside. The second thing on my list is to do 1,000 pieces of what's that? 1,000 pieces. Isn't this fun? Isn't that fun? Fun. Heck, I can't take this too long. It's it's too boring, Cackle. But Heck, outside is too cold and very dangerous. I want to go outside. I'm staying inside. Until 2022. I'm sorry. The outside is not fun without you. I'm sorry inside isn't fun without you. How can we be inside and outside together? I both have an idea. This is a great idea, Cackle. Thanks, Keck. Here's to being outside and inside and together. Here's the montage of all the fun they do. It's waiting for 2021 to end. But it's up to 2022. And it's months of steel. But we interrupted for this. For the shutdown to give you a Gart's transformation error. We're gonna read Gart. You'll love Gart. Gart is cornered by the monsters who delight. With delight. With Gart on his control to be the side with his very ass with his very big fight. As the soundtrack members as friends battled on against Gart. He, unless the sound members, broke his heart. Gart fears. And Gart transforms into a sound monster. And that's the end of it. Good job. Now, continuing to the wonders I should know. At least, Gart and the Big Bad Wolf. Gart, here is Gart with her. Gart, here is Gart. Here is his naughty boy robot. Here is the ugly brats. 1, 2. Here is Monster with his best friend. You already know what. Oh, you. You already know you are. No, he is. You will already know. Oh, two bacon duo, the bacon loving duo. Oh, who loves to eat bacon. Were 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 doomed for blinking lights, and but Garth is horrible at making lights. He might be the well, robot lays out saying blinking too many times and did absolutely nothing. Once he once he told the robot to blink to stop the rules to stop breaking the rules and did all his home his light work. Niceness shone from his face and his smile was brighter than the sun. Well, of course, then he disappeared. Feared, fears despair. They were ashamed. They had a little. They had to take him away, and they never let him go anywhere with them. Then one morning, something bad happened. Robot tries to make it all the best. Robot stands up and yells, "Guard! I had enough of this behavior. You asked me to stop doing the rules and keep up with the blinking lights. I say blinking too many times, and Monster looks too. So can we quit from work?" "Okay, go ahead," Guard said. Well, so that afternoon, Gart was sent to learn from the sound member who had just about to visit. Soon with the sound member with a poisoned apple. First, the sound member disguised is to be in a tree. Then he knocked off monster stir stir and said the apple was poisoned. "No thanks," Ain't monster said, but he gets killed. "Being bad is easy," the sound member said to Gart. "Let me show you how it's done. I'm planning for the time when they bake." All he tried is to stop. They ran away with a quick ounce. But it's the big bad sound member who happened to be wearing a tuxedo like Mr. Wolf from Bad Guys that the movie's gonna come out. "So you want to play ugly, huh? You want to turn into a sound member?" Well, I haven't, but I will," he said. Well, I said. Well, the cell member said, in an angry look of his face, "We're just in time. Watch this." Oh, he runs, and he runs, and he runs. He runs, and he runs, and he runs. Um, just as he know, God art fails to attempt. And he scampered, and Gart scampers, but the wolf turned to Gart and drooled. "I have tried so hard to be mean and bad, but like the rest of your family, so I so, could make you eat supper." "Supper," Gart said. "Did you say supper? You've always wanted to make me supper, right? Let's see what you can do." By the time the wolf, Gart, and Robot arrived home, the time when rough these days is catching some fricassees. He's in a moment. He looked at the TV of tuner cars leaving. That 97 Robin 997 made them. "Stop!" shouted an angry voice. It was it was it was Monster. "What about me?" he screeched. "I've been waiting all night for a wish to come true. That this virus is gonna stop. Well, she quickly he doesn't love bad manners. So he quickly turned that wolf into ice. All because of VWM Nicktoons is a ripoff of Nicktoons. He went. So luckily, the sound members turned into ice and rock, disappeared from a moment, and sprayed it out like an airbrush. And they live happily ever after. It has seen again. The end. Well, 34 minutes has been a long time this way. Busby and the seven evil devils. Once upon a time, somewhere in the deep woods, a bee named Busby was running away from the woods. He came across tiny town that belongs to tens of thousands of cars. The cars were very kind. They said to they said he could stay with them if he helped their chores. But suddenly, Busby could see right away that life with our thousands might be difficult for the starters. How was the how was he going to going to start learning? And there was a lot to make. First came one, then there were maintenance and destruction. After that, I'm going to sneeze. Every car wanted everything with his own for his own time of their life. Early the next morning, everyone was ready for the breakfast. All the time, same of course. Then there were, were, were thousands of lunches to pack with a lot of candy, juice box, and healthy stuff. And the car actually hesitantly say, "Hey, I didn't ask for VW Nicktoons on my hamburger. VW Nicktoons isn't food." Before he could even blink, it was time for dinner. Maybe Busby hasn't. Busby said angrily, "Maybe some of you guys could help me, right?" After all that, he still Busby still had the dishes to wash. Please, Busby. Yes, Busby's cars were kind, but they were also messy, bunches noisy, and very very loud. The place was a zoo. It was too much for Busby, but he decided to leave and take his chances is without and turn this car into a couple. Now something deep were in the woods. A girl, a bee named Busby, is sleeping, waiting to be woken by a kiss. But oh no, he's not. Well, that has got to be 5 books of reading. Until Busby. Okay. Buzz until he won't be making. This time, Busby went to hell. Okay, here's the true story of Busby and thousands of cars. Busby had no choice. Busby is dead. Busby got to hell and said to the Cuphead devil, "Where is he?" The devil slightly asked in an angry way, "You're mine now." But Busby turned into the devil. Damn. This has got to be what Cuphead and Manga Man be like. The time went the devil. The time went the death. The time that death comes in every direction. Well, I hate the Croc Devil, because he makes me do math. But I will tell you one reason why. Spy Racer suck, and so does Fast and Furious. Sound Formers, which season 3 is coming soon, is really better. And that way, I don't miss it. So time went by. And Busby went out. Damn it. That is a very long story. It's New Year's Eve.